Hey guys, it's Kate and welcome back to my channel. So, I've been gone for a hot minute, okay? I've been gone, but it's fine. I'm back now. That's all that matters. Today's video is just gonna be like a get ready with me video. I'm just basically just doing my eyeshadow now. And I just want to talk about life and things that have happened to me in the past couple months, you know? I'm gonna tell you guys about my nose piercing horror story. Oh my gosh, this was like one of the worst things that ever happened to me in my entire life. So I am kind of like an impulse buyer I don't know how. I'm just like an impulsive person. Like, I will do things right on the spot. I don't even think about them, I just do them. One day after work, I decided to go get my nose pierced. I haven't done any research on nose piercings or anything like that. I just decided to go get it done. And I am dead set on getting a hoop in my nose. And so that's what I do, okay? I go to the piercing shop, I pick out a hoop I want, the lady pierces my nose, gives me the cleaning care guide, blah blah blah, and sends me on my way. First 2 weeks were good, okay? Everything was going good. I was cleaning my nose 2 times a day like the piercer told me. I was doing good, okay? And then out of nowhere, this bump starts forming on my nose. Like a bump. And I'm like freaking out thinking I have an infection. So I start googling like, oh, what does the piercing like infection look like, so I know if my nose is gonna fall off or not. I do my research and then it comes up that I have a freaking keloid on my nose, okay? So I try all the home remedies imaginable. I freaking crushed up what is it called, aspirin tablets, put that on my nose every night for 2 weeks. Nothing happened. I started putting tea tree oil on my nose. Nothing happened. I tried everything known to man to get this fucking bump off my nose. So keep in mind, I got my nose pierced in April and prom was in May, okay? But besides the point, I wanted to get this freaking nose bump off my nose before prom, because who wants to take prom pictures with a giant bump on your nose? Not me. So my dumb self went to prom with this thing on my nose, okay? It was huge, and I don't have any pictures of it because I was just so embarrassed of it, but I will put my prom pictures up somewhere you can see. Like, I'll zoom in on my nose. You can see how hard me and my friend tried to cover it up with concealer to make it look like it wasn't there. And then after prom, like a week and a half later, I get this thing from my teacher saying I have to take senior pictures. So I continue on with my aspirin and tea tree oil, hoping that this bump will go away before these pictures are taken, because these pictures are the ones that go in the yearbook. So the week and a half passes and this bump is still on my nose. Like, okay, I'm gonna cover this bump up with concealer and everything's gonna be fine. I'm gonna look good. No, that's not the case. Got my pictures in June and I have a giant bump on my nose, which you can see in the pictures, in some of the pictures that like my face is angled this way instead of this way. But I decided I had like enough was enough, and I'm gonna go to this piercer and be like, homegirl, what the hell is wrong with my nose? Like, at this point I really thought I had an infection because nothing I was doing was making this bump go away. And then I get there and the girl at the counter was like, oh, that's because you got your nose pierced with a hoop. And I'm like, why the hell didn't you guys tell me that this would happen if I got my nose pierced with a hoop? So I go in there, she's like, yeah, you'll just have to change your nose thing to a stud. I had to buy a clear retainer for my nose, which was $11, which wasn't bad, but I'm still mad I had to buy that. So she took out my nose hoop and then put that clear thing in, and then was like, okay, well, it should go down in a couple weeks. I was like, weeks, girl? I don't have weeks. When I woke up the next morning, it was like 90% gone. And I was just like, oh my god. Like, my whole life, I went to my freaking junior prom with this on my nose. You see in my prom picture, I got my senior pictures taken with this on my nose. And it was just honestly awful, because I tried everything to get rid of it. And then now I just have like a diamond in there, and I still kind of have the bump, but it's not as bad as what it was before by any means. Like, now this is literally nothing compared to what I had before. My voice is going, but your girl was pissed. I mean, yeah, it is kind of my fault because I didn't do any research, but I feel like companies should be honest enough to tell you that if you get your nose pierced with a hoop that you do have a chance of getting a keloid. So moral of the story, make sure that before you get any piercing you research it so you don't end up with a fucking nose bump like I did. But just be smart about when you get piercings, kids. That's all I'm saying. Don't make bad choices. Don't make impulse decisions like I do. But yeah, that was my get ready with me horror story nose piercing edition. If you guys would like to see more of me and my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button. And if you have any requests for videos you'd like to see or any questions or anything, you can go ahead and comment them down below. And I'll see you in the next one.